Everyone
So
knows what
sorry,
crazy people
Stanley.
look like.
It's
Every
shaking
second of
so
your
much.
inevitable life erupts.
Oh. Hi, I'm Ashes to Ashley, and welcome to part 2 of the Stanley Parable, where I'm trying to figure out how the heck and beat this game. So let's take off from the shenanigans that I left off from part 1, and I don't know. I'll see you in a second. Okay. So I wasn't expecting that, I thought it was trying to just scare me. So it's like, boom, if you leave this room trying to, fix the bomb or whatever, you're just gonna get blown up. But maybe if you stayed in the room, it was safe. So I'm kind of wondering, do you have to, push every little button that they have, in the sense of, do you just keep breaking what the narrator tells you?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Or do you have
What
to
could it
follow
mean?
the full story?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe it's reverse mind tricking me, where it's like you actually are supposed to do everything it says.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I'm gonna go to the right
he
and see what
entered.
happens.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
I want
it
a
perfectly
paradox,
well. Perhaps he wanted to
where
stop
I'm
by the
gonna just,
employee lounge first,
do
just
the
to admire
opposite.
it.
See if this
Yes, truly a room worth
forces
admiring.
anything.
It had really been worth the detour after all, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That's different, right?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I'm going back to the mind control thing, right? Or is it the thing where you're only supposed to do,
But Stanley didn't want to go back
some
to the
stuff
office.
different?
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yes.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
What is
from
that?
here, it's, left.
That's the only one I got? Okay, that's trippy.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Rude. Okay. Don't you dare close the door, I swear.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
Rude.
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
No. Am I gonna die?
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh my god, am I gonna get hit by an ice cream truck? What is this, twisted metal? I'm really scared. They're gonna run me over. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, safe. I really thought that was gonna hit me. Oh my god, everything's an illusion.
No!
There's no free will.
No. This isn't right
Everything
at all. You're not
leads me
supposed to be
back.
here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Yeah?
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Well, now I feel like I should actually see what happens if we actually follow the story.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
That's really weird.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley...
Whoa.
Wait,
Whoa.
what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
the
Or
Matrix.
did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I did
Did you
suggestions
move
to the
story
document. I
somewhere,
didn't,
or...
make the
Hold
permanent
on.
changes.
Why am I asking you?
Did you
I'm the
accept
one who
them?
wrote
You
the
can revert
story.
to the previous
It
version.
was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I'm gonna go here, because that's what we were supposed to before. Right? Wait, that's the same door though, right? Or no, that's different. Okay. This feels correct? Yeah? No? Why is this dark? Ah! Okay, I'm a little lost now. What's this?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was
Okay,
a
this
story
feels
here
trippy.
before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I
It's just
find it
like a
unlikely that we'll ever
maze
progress
that
by starting
doesn't
over and over
end.
again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh my god. Okay. I think I was doing things correctly. I don't know.
All of his
Oh,
co-workers
God.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Okay.
simply missed a memo.
420 Pro. It's legal where I'm at, so I can make those jokes. Okay. This is just a blank room. That's cool.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I
Yep.
might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Really?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I don't know, I think I'll just stare at this blank wall. Admire the plant decor. Okay, let's go. Yeah, 417, 420, and they still haven't locked their computer screen. What the heck?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Yep.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. This is not weird at all. Ah! It's just a different room. That's slowly creepy and looks really rotted and totally
Now this-
not full of mold.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Yeah.
Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't
Okay.
quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Do I have the proper
Do you
face
remember,
mask
Stanley?
protection here?
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
It's me every
You win! Congratulations!
Except for this feels
I know you
sus.
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
It did not win. I did not win.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all.
Yeah,
We
you're
both know you
felt
didn't put in any
sarcastic.
actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I mean, I thought it was
Okay?
fair.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't
Yeah?
care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay.
All right,
Actually,
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
I have
Just follow the
ADHD. You
line.
think I'm good
How
at
simple is
remembering
that?
tasks? You're just lucky if I complete one. Ooh, solitary. I think they're winning. Are you winning? Are you winning, son? Okay. Turn in the corner. Well, now that I have
You
this
see,
bright yellow line,
the
I want
line
to
knows
follow.
where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward,
Follow the
Stanley,
yellow
to
brick
destiny.
line. You know,
Nope. Here's a
all they had
thought.
to do was put something
Wouldn't
shiny
wherever
and I
we
would have
end up
followed
be
it.
our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no
Guess
destination
that's all it took to brainwash
still a
me.
story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa.
That was
Hang on.
deep.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
Oh, I'm noticing the
think what we
numbers
need
are,
right
like,
now
less
is a
on
bit
the
of
doors.
music to lighten the mood.
We're having a nice adventure. Do I want to go into the creepy storage closet? Probably not. Okay. I'm actually just straight up painted lines really well. And then I put a shortcut on. Now I feel like whoa. I guess I didn't. I have no free will if there's a shiny light.
Cut the music, go back, and look at that fern.
Wait, fern? I don't see a fern. What fern? This fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
I'll name it
Make
Fern-
sure you study it
Fergie.
closely, And
key?
remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I'm going to miss all of it because I know my brain's not going to hold on to that detail.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Didn't we walk? Was it through this direction? This? Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, no, not again,
This is so
Line. How could
trippy.
you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
You know, that's fair. Okay. We're supposed to follow the line, but if we do the opposite?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why
Yeah.
can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
Okay.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, the way they emphasized that sounded quite ominous. This direction. Yes.
Now,
So
yes,
happy.
this is exciting. Just
Okay.
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go
Something
wild.
not dead.
Use your imagination.
That just
Whatever
felt
it
like I
might
was in
be,
a
Stanley,
circle.
I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just
Yeah.
don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Looks like AIM from Avatar just like airbended and had like a paintbrush. Right? Just like, woo! Okay. Let's see. You know, this is one way to have office decor, you know? Really lightens up the place.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Yeah?
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to
I'm worried
go,
if I walk in
there must
circles,
be
I'll
a
get turned
reverse
around.
door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Ah. That's not creepy. Okay. The confusion
Hold
ending
up, what's this?
for
The
16 minutes.
confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
What?
And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Am I
That's
winning?
really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
So does that
Why
mean
don't I
like
get
no
to
matter
decide?
what decision you
Why
made the
don't I get a
entire
say in
time,
all
it
of this?
literally didn't
Is it
matter
really-
because it was always going to be this
No,
way?
it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't
That's
want the game to keep
deep.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
All about
whatever it
breaking
is
those
that made this
cycles.
schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
Whoa.
okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope
True.
that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
I feel like
Eventually. Well,
Made
in the
this person
meantime...
have an existential crisis. Oh. Starting again. Okay. You're good. You're good. Keep going.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is like a hard restart here. Nice little refresh. Cleared the cache.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
If everything's predetermined based on the ending and now the narrator's starting over, do I still follow the story of what they say to do? Or do I keep messing with them? Either way, it probably doesn't matter because the whole thing's an illusion of free will, right? Like, I could think I'm being rebellious by taking the right door, but maybe I'm not being rebellious because whether or not I listen to the answer or not, nothing matters. Oh my God, nothing matters. The existential crisis is kicking in. Oh my God.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What if you just follow the rules from the very beginning? Does that change the outcome?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Sometimes I just skip through the dialogue.
That isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
That's really good. Wow, this game's like incredible. It's like they know how the gamer brain works. I'm impatient, I tell you.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Stepping through. What do you think, bud? Oh, this looks familiar and not creepy at all. Let's go. I'm gonna follow the rules because nothing matters. Feels really weird and trippy. And also, again, a mood.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Press the button. Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Spooky. Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Never heard this story in my whole life. We haven't done this before. What are you talking about? Okay. If I gaslight myself.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, I forgot the store opened up over here. Okay. Press button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Yeah.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Dismayed.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
New word
that his
here.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Am I supposed to accept it blindly?
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Just gotta believe.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, So this is our moment to shine. Did we follow the rules correctly this time? Does anything matter?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
He had won.
Oh.
He had defeated the machine.
Not true this time.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Goodbye.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
I was ready to go.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps
feels like
the only
Minecraft
thing
meets
worth knowing.
Skyrim.
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Yeah.
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This
There's
was
no way
exactly
this
the
is how it
way,
ends.
right now, that things were meant to happen.
This
And
feels like a
Stanley
lie.
was happy.
No. Wait. No, that's not the end of it. Okay. This feels really suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
When
suspicious.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
What?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Just the same?
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley
Yeah.
pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Okay.
Kill
So it's not the end, right? I think the narrator's getting bored of his own story. Or I should say their own story. Okay. Not concerning, not concerning. Oh, okay.
Stanley
Don't
walked
be
straight ahead through the
suspicious.
large door
Don't
that
be
read
suspicious.
Mind Control Facility.
Never seen this in my whole gosh darn life. It's less scary, right? I'm so
The lights
confused.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screen. No, he refused
So
to
we're
believe
going
it.
through, like, the
He
loop
couldn't
again and
accept
again and
it.
again,
His
right?
own life
So
in someone else's control.
I still
Never.
think, based
it
on
was
that
unthinkable.
screen that they showed,
wasn't it?
that
Was it even
regardless
possible?
of whatever decision
Had
we
he
made,
truly
we just have
spent
to
his
go through
entire
it
life
X amount of times,
utterly
and we'll still
blind to
get
the world?
a certain ending, right? Or the ending.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working.
gonna do the
All of it
on again.
monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
Now I'm
over
curious though,
another
if I hit off, it's gonna get the same ending.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Do I have
How
to
had he been
disobey a
freed
number
from
of
the
times
machine's
before it's
grasp?
a different
What
ending?
other mysteries did
Because
this
it's
strange building
mentioning
hold?
like the puzzle
But as
of like what
sunlight
happened to
streamed
the
into the
coworker.
chamber, he realized none
Or
of this mattered
coworkers.
to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
I'm confused.
Perhaps his goal had not been to
I
understand,
think that's their goal, though.
but to let go.
I think the goal is confusion.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
So it's the same thing again.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things
that
were
making
meant to
him face?
happen. And Stanley was happy.
See the steam coming out of my head. All right, friends, hope you had fun watching whatever the shenanigans went down for part 2. I am going to be dropping part 3, so stay tuned for more shenanigans and me stumbling through this game. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.